Where is it going? Okay, here we go. Why did I have start one? Is it started? Nope. It is live. Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Ask for a one again.
It's on the wrong screen again.
Is it?
Yeah, you gotta put it on the mic screen.
Oh, it goes there when it.
Oh yeah. Definitely get it on that right screen.
Oh shoot, it's not that. No, because it usually just pop up.
Find it first. So it won't.
Okay, can you hear it? Can you hear us now? Before I even touch the phone. Okay. I'm not
Can
gonna
you hear us?
She said
Put a
okay.
one.
She said okay.
She said okay.
I
but
thought
it's
she was
okay
just
because-
saying
Can you
okay,
hear?
like she
Live
back
in.
on, right?
Can you hear?
Put a one if you can hear us.
Can you hear, Auntie?
Where's that mic screen?
That's when the phone.
You got it.
She can hear.
Okay.
I'm not gonna touch. Listen, this phone I'm not touching. Okay. So
I have to know.
Okay.
And you can pull up the verses on yours.
I am so sorry.
Okay.
So
Or I can
sorry.
go, 'cause you got it.
Okay. So sorry for this, but we gonna get this video done, right? Okay.
Three
So
times a charm.
so I'm gonna start from the beginning all over. Okay. So the title of this video is "What Does Real Friendship Look Like?" I'm introducing my friend Marisha
Oh,
and Sherry. Okay, so we're gonna talk about first point. We got 4 points, and we are.
Auntie, she better not touch that phone.
I'm not. I had no clue. You know, that's what's going on. But anyway, so past friendships, then versus now. Were we good friends then? What were our faults? What was our foundations for past friendships? How do we pick our friends? So, I know you heard this already, Auntie, but we're going to say it again. Okay?
Let somebody else go first this time.
I'll go first then. So, like I said, I was a broken young girl growing all the way up until I got delivered from low self-esteem at the age of 38. And my brokenness all that, and I'm 40, I just turned 45. So, based off of my brokenness in the past, I picked friends based off of how they looked. I didn't think about their character, how they carried themselves. None of that came across my mind. I just wanted to be around pretty girls just to self-sabotage myself, and that's what I did. I let the kids that teased me really bad. They taught me how to pick myself apart. So that's how I picked my friends. And the foundation, yes, that wasn't a good foundation. And a lot of the friends that I picked based off of that wasn't really my friends. So yeah, I dealt with a lot of heartache, because at the time, in my heart of hearts, I've always wanted to be like a good person. Even as a little girl, I wanted to make my mom happy. I wanted to, I didn't want to give my mom a hard time as a little child. I've always had that in me, but because of my brokenness, I didn't know how to implement being that kind of person because of my brokenness, So yeah, so I picked my friends based off of that, and yeah, got my heart broken many a times, They taught you how to mistreat. Yes, exactly. Yes, I learned how to pick myself apart because, it's like, that saying, if everybody else is saying it must be true. So if everybody else calling me ugly, then guess what? I think it could be true, So that's what I did, So, ladies, don't be discouraged. I know. It's your first video. I know this their first video doing it with me, and it's like we've been, but we gonna do this.
Okay.
What question was
Okay.
them versus now?
Yeah, were we good friends then? We talking about the past friendships. How were we as friends in the past? And what were our faults? Were we good friends then? What was our foundations for picking friendships, stuff like that?
Okay, so I thought I was a good friend, and like I said, my foundation. Well, I didn't even know to even think of foundation.
Right.
Now I'm speaking of is when we was kids. So, like I said, usually when you're young and you're a kid, you just making friends based off because who live on the street, who's in the community, the school you go to, the classroom you're in. the kids that that you're just around. So you just kind of gravitate to who you know what you have in common with that particular kid, and that's how you form a friendship. But as far as you're growing into preteen and teenager, you just starting to figure out, learn yourself. And like I said, kids could be cruel around that time, and usually, for my past experience with some friends, they would typically say things hurtful, but because you weren't friends or because I was kind, I didn't stand up for myself. I just let it, roll off my back. Well, it really did roll off my back because I was hurt. I would go home, cry,
Yep.
or, and I'm thinking like, man, I thought it was my friend. But, but as you get older and grow, you learn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely
So,
learn. Yeah.
Get your heart broken enough, you start to learn like, okay.
So then with that, something just came to me. That's why that saying hurt people keep the cycle going of hurting other people when you don't heal. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot of broken people in the world. A lot of people have experienced trauma. You know what I'm saying? And some people deal with trauma. We deal with trauma in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I did drugs, and y'all knows what. I did it because I was trying to numb that pain that I was feeling, and trying to not really deal with my trauma. So based off of me being that kind of a person, I hurt people, whether it was my mom or my brother, or just people that really meant me good. I would sabotage them, but the people that meant me bad, I did them right. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's when you're broken, your mindset is so it's not even right for real. You know what I'm saying? You can't even think logically or straight because you're going off your emotions, and your emotions can mislead you. You know what I'm saying? In a major way. And I have to learn how to take my emotions out of things and look at it from a logical perspective, And so, yeah. Marisha?
How did I choose friends in the past? Just, I guess what we could relate to. As far as friends, childhood, it was just high school, as an adult, from your job, but I wasn't a good friend back then. I didn't really put much effort into any friendship, so. Was I a good friend? Absolutely not.
Yeah. And it, it sucks, like when you look back over your life sometimes, and then Satan can use that to make you have guilt. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, now that I look at sometimes I think of something that I did that was so horrible, and I repent, but I don't let Satan use that to, how the Bible says he's the accuser of the brethren. I don't let him do that to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I do. I'm not gonna say I do it all the time. Sometimes I do, and I be like, oh my God,
Or
but
keep us in a sunken place.
Yeah.
Constantly, yeah.
Because that's how depression can kick in. You know what I'm saying? And then woe is me, take over, and then, so, now, friends of today, what does that look like for us? Now that we are healed, and, you know what I'm saying, we are moving forward, and what does friendship look like for us today?
More so being in my adulthood as a woman, or being in the truth for real. Like I said, the fruits of the spirit, I look for that,
Oh yeah.
I'm aware that I'm a very kind person, so I want my friends to be kind to me as well. I want them to have the fruits of the spirit,
Let's go over the fruits of the spirit.
Yes, please.
I think when we become a good friend is when we learn to love ourselves. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Auntie.
Oh yes. Oh,
Absolutely.
yes.
It got us. It starts with you first.
Then you
Yes.
gotta heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the fruits of
That's
the spirit?
right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Come on.
Fruits of the spirit in Galatians 5:22 to 26, but I'm going to go from 22 to 23.
Okay.
It's love, joy, peace, long-suffering, which is patience, gentleness, goodness, which is holiness, faith, meekness, which is to be humble, and temperance, which is self-control.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
cousin Andre. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you want a person that have those characteristics. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want a person that's angry all the time, don't have patience, quick to cuss you out, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you really want to, like, for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking for me as an individual. I really want to, you know, try my best to be like the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really have to be intentional with dying to myself daily. You know what I'm saying? And is it things sometimes I want to do that's contrary to what y'all want me to do? Absolutely. I'll be sitting here lying and say, no, every time y'all say I want something, I want to do it. No. Sometimes I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's all about being obedient.
Yes.
You got to be obedient to what Yah, you know, wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? Be it whether we want to do it or we don't want to do it, we still got to be obedient, because he was obedient to death. He said, yeah, if you can let this cup pass from me,
Okay.
not my will though, but your will be done. So that's how we got to have the mindset of, you know, really dying to ourselves and
To our flesh.
yeah, you know,
Discipline.
And I-
discipline.
Discipline.
I
Yeah,
just got something. When we tell the Most High that not my will, but your will, and we are supposed to be under his will. If I was actually the other day, if he tells us to do something, or he has us on an assignment, and we don't complete that assignment, will he make us complete it?
I mean, so it's like, okay, so then that goes back to test.
You're going to get a spanking if you don't.
It's
You're going
like-
to learn one way or the other.
Yeah, it's like,
So,
so because when he gives us tests, if we keep failing it, he's going to give us that same test. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a matter of you passing that test. Now, what do you got to do to pass the test? You got to, whatever that's in you that's not of him, you got to get that up out of you.
Get it out, yeah.
You know
or
what I'm
you can
saying?
think about the stories about in the Bible, like when he gave them assignments and things to do, how some of them ran.
Yeah,
you know,
Jonah.
they didn't want to do it.
Moses.
You know, so whether it's a big fast or a small fast,
Yeah.
you think
Moses
you
didn't
can-
want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
And it's like, we try to make all these excuses like, we can't do it, but y'all picked you. He picked you to do it. He knew all the stuff that you was going to complain about before he even picked you. But yet he picked you anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, it's a blessing that I'm gonna speak for me, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing that I've come to learn this. I've grown to learn this over time, and I was willing to accept being accountable. That's number one. Because if you're not accountable with yourself, how can somebody else hold you accountable? You know what I'm saying? So you have to. I'm telling you, like, even in my broken days as a kid, my heart of hearts wanted to do the right thing. I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't know how I was going to be delivered. I didn't know how none of that was going to happen, but I know I wanted to do it. So even though I felt like I was weak in the moment, I kept getting back up. I kept getting back up. I kept getting back up. You know what I mean? And I could have just stayed down and just gave up on life. You know what I'm saying? And I just praise Yah that I didn't. I praise Yah that I allowed. But it was some points to where I wanted to die. I was just like, man, I just want to die. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, in my broken state. Now, I wouldn't have, you know, probably would have been in the lake or, you know, headed to the lake. But I praise the Most High that he didn't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we pray for stuff that we want stuff that's not good for us. You know, so anything y'all want to add? Friends of today, what you know what I'm saying? Are you trusting Yah for friends? You know, and then the characteristics of true friends is telling the truth in love. Like, you know, we have to be able to not just tell our friends what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, and even with that, it's not easy for the person to give you the message that you need to hear. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can go back and forth in your head like, dang, I don't want to tell him this because this ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot.
You know, but if you love them, you're gonna tell the person.
Yeah.
You're gonna tell them. You're gonna forget about how you feel and what you think. You know what I'm saying? If you love that person, it's such a blessing to have a good friend. I'm going through this right now. Hey Natasha. Hey Sarah. Yeah, it's really a blessing because we talk about this. We was alone for a long time. Before I met them, I was alone for a long time trying to figure this thing out. It was just me and Yah. I'm not going to say I was alone. It was just me and Yah. I didn't have nobody I can call to and be like, man, you know, you get tired of surface level friendships to where, oh, you know, God won't put no more than you can bear. But you out here living any type of way. Right. It's like, okay, well, first of all, you got to get your life right. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sugarcoat or what's the word? Breadcrumb me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell me the truth. Like, and if you're not living a life that's similar to y'all, how can you tell me how to live a life for y'all? You know what I'm saying? And so,
yeah, I was alone out there too.
That's what that's right. That's what real love is. Hey, Toy. Yeah, that's what real love is, you know, you holding your sisters accountable, because I'm going to tell myself, y'all. So I did something. My friends told me, these two, you better not do it. I wait till they walk off. No, it wasn't I wait till I walk off. I was just sitting by myself. Sherry in one room, Trish in another room.
We can't leave her alone.
I allowed the devil to say, man, it ain't that big deal. Just go ahead and just, you know, reach out. That's what I did do. I did that, and I was like, dang it. They told me not to do it. So I told myself, okay, I'm gonna act like it never happened. The moment I said that, I couldn't sit still. I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, I did. So I ended up confessing to them. Oh my God. Aw, thank you, Toy. She said, y'all sitting up there looking absolutely beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So I had to confess, like I have a confession, y'all. I did the opposite of what y'all told me to do. And the mama looks I got. Now y'all know, the women, y'all know how y'all look at our kids when they make you mad. I can feel them pierced in my soul, you know what I'm saying? But
we minding our business, going about our day. She couldn't even hold. I can't take it no more. I gotta confess. We're like, what?
But you know what? The fact that I can do this, and I'm disappointed in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, fellowship is so important. It absolutely is, with the right people.
Yeah.
Fellowship with the right people is so important. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so happy that they was like, man, I'm disappointed in you. They didn't say like, well, girl, you know what I'm saying?
Things happen.
Yeah.
We did it within love.
Yeah.
You know, we still kept the fruits of the spirit.
Right.
Correcting you in love. We didn't belittle you. Just, you know.
Yeah, because we was talking about that too. Like, when you hold somebody accountable, are you trying to embarrass them in front of people?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or are you like, let me talk to you in love and secret. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you, I'm not trying to embarrass you. I'm trying to speak life into you and get you to get on the right path. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we gotta have the right friends. You know what I'm saying? Too.
And we didn't even really say the word disappointed. We just like friend.
No, she said I'm disappointed.
Oh, did you?
She did.
I was just like friend. And then we gave you that look.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all right. We helped you figure it out.
Yep.
You know,
they did. They got me
with
a plan. Yep.
A solution.
They did, and
with the solution, she was actually receptive, and she did it.
And
I did it.
She received it,
yes.
and she did it.
Yes, and it's just see, and that's that whole iron sharpen iron thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yes, they told me initially, and I should have just listened to what they said. But you know, sometimes you get a little hard. You get a little hard headed and stuff. And you do what you do, but you know what I'm saying. But that's all a part of us being human,
right?
You know what I'm saying. But then on the flip side of that, it's all about you being accountable. You know what I'm saying, holding yourself accountable and letting your friends hold you accountable. You know what I'm saying. So
and trusting your friends that we're not telling you anything that's wrong,
right?
You know.
And that's why you have to be intentional about your friends. Who you call a friend. That's so important. You can't just pick anybody to be a friend, because not everybody have your best interest in heart.
Right.
You know.
Oh.
And yeah, because we just talk about give the advice that you need.
Listen, you need some salvation friends.
Okay.
Yes.
I care about your soul.
Exactly.
Soul.
Yes. You know, because it's hard to find that. Like I was saying, it's hard to not only find genuine people, just that alone. That's hard. But to find somebody that's really intentional about their walk with the Most High, man, you know what I'm saying? That's even harder.
That hit different when you just got a friend that care about your soul.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely
know,
hit different. Yeah,
Not
you know.
trying to secretly be in no competition, secretly jealous, just it's like
Yeah, I've dealt with
over
that too.
You know,
Yeah.
been there, done that. Over
Yeah.
that, like my
It's like
goodness.
we don't have to be in competition.
Right.
Like for my sisters right here, they're beautiful inside and out.
Same,
You know what I'm saying?
Same. Same.
Can I just talk about y'all, please?
No.
How are you?
Right. Same.
But you know what I'm saying, and we have the same gifts, but slightly different. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? So like when we talk all the time. So when we talk, she may get a revelation in part, me too, her too, and then we talk on the phone, and it's like, oh my gosh, it comes together like, wow, you know, be mind blowing, and it's like, what better friendship can you have than that?
Man. Oh, all praise.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's undescribable.
yeah, it is. It
Because
is.
thinking about the worldly friends versus, yeah. I mean, the friends that's, you know, breaking commandments, because you still can have friends that's in the world,
Yeah.
that's not in the truth,
Right.
but still be good friends. you
Yeah.
know?
So like I was,
But
yeah, because I was saying that I have a good friend. She, you know, she knows that, you know, who we are, stuff like that. But and she doesn't, you know, keep the commandments, nothing like that. But she's always like, when I was going through my depression, right before I was delivered, she would always speak life into me. Like, no, you're beautiful. Where I had this other so-called friend. Oh my God, you're crying about that again? Literally, that's how she would talk to me. Like, oh my God, you're you know what I'm saying? Where she was like, nah, man, you are beautiful. You know, speak life into me, just constantly build me up. She never ever got tired.
Right.
And then when she saw my breakthrough, she was like, that's what I've been, this is who, yes. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to say like, hey, if you know somebody that's not, you know, in the truth per se, that you just dismiss everybody. That's not fair to say that. You know what I'm saying? But just know who you are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So that goes to, is cutting people off a bad thing?
Nope, it is not. Set
Should you?
healthy
Okay,
boundaries.
let's say this. Should you first talk to the person first and say, hey, you know what? I think we should not be friends anymore because of X, Y, Z, or should you just altogether just cut them off and just don't tell them nothing? Is that healthy or unhealthy?
It just depends on the situation. You got to have discernment how to, you
Yeah.
know, because if the situation is super toxic, you can't talk. You can't have a reasonable communication. You just got to go ahead and just cut it dry.
Because sometimes
But-
explaining yourself will just land you here in
Yeah.
circles.
In circles,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Because some people, what do KD always say? Some people, they seek. Well, how he say this?
They seek to be heard. What
They seek to be heard, but but they don't seek to understand. You know what I'm saying? It's
All they want
like,
to do is rebuttal back.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
even- right.
make it about them, and you know, so not really listening.
listening
You have to, you know what?
Yeah.
And a part of being a good friend is being a great listener, because it's not always about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, not being selfish. That's one of the things too. Like, you have to not be selfish. You know what I'm saying? And be willing to give your time, because time is precious. Time is valuable. You can't get it back. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be willing to give your time. You know, sometimes people just want you to just sit with them. You got to be
That's
sitting
it.
there talking and all that.
That's it. Just
Right.
be there.
Yeah, just be there. You know what I'm saying? And just like you said too earlier, like sometimes people just want you to just listen.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say nothing back. Just be at listening ear.
Yeah.
You know. So, yeah. So cutting people off ain't a
Yeah,
bad
really.
thing. Right here, verse 3. You know what I'm saying? And so then the question is, how important is it to you to be a trustworthy friend?
Let's rally back to this question
Okay.
about the characteristics.
Oh,
So when you said, "Are you trusting Yah for friends?" So we said this in the first video. This is video number 3.
Yeah. Right.
So we got a little worn out. That's why. Okay, we don't say this already. But anyway, I want to make sure I have this on this video. So it says characteristics of true friends, and I asked them, "What does that look like for you?" So who wants to go first? When you look for a true friend, what does their characteristic look like?
It just piggyback to what I was saying. You know, you gotta have the fruits of the spirit. And it's not necessarily like you gotta have all of them, but let's see what they say.
I would have to okay, but first Sarah said, I think y'all will remove you and no one will be hurt. Absolutely, I believe that too. Barry Walk say, I will say this, y'all need to have had this so you can reach a lot of sisters that need to hear this. My sisters, you may be able to help some of these sisters that are struggling as well. As learning the process of how to be a genuine friend unconditionally. Yeah, that's why the Most High put it on my heart. And I'm like, I'm about to be with my girls, and we locked in, because you ain't going nowhere. we locked in. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We really locked in, and it's like we had to each go through our own experiences. You know what I'm saying? And first of all, it just goes back to learning about yourself. And being accountable, you know, and because, let's talk about this though, because we can talk about this in the video, about how women always say, oh, I can't be friends with women because women are so catty and women is this. That's a common thing that women say, and yes, it can be true. It can be true. It can be true. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what? It goes to this. Some women don't know how to practice emotional intelligence.
Listen, people.
People, period. But I'm talking about women specifically, though, right? Because some women tend to use the excuse of, oh, my PMSing, oh, my cycle, oh, my hormones is, and it's true, because we do experience that. But learn how to control that. You don't have to always walk around with a nasty attitude. I look for great communications in all relationships. Absolutely. Yeah, communication is key. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to walk around with a nasty attitude all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's temperaments. That's one of the fruits. Self-control.
Yeah.
Discipline.
You know? Yeah.
Discipline.
Because I have caught myself, like, just, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, why am I acting like this? I'm like, oh, okay. I know what's going on. I have to reel myself back in and say, okay. And then I can move forward. But it's, again, people don't want to do the work. It just goes
work.
back.
Everything requires
everything.
Work. Friendship.
Yeah, it's easy.
Like you said, any kind of ships. It requires work, you know.
It's easy to be nasty and mean to people. That's, you know what I'm saying? But actually, it's not. I mean, it's more easier to be nice and kind.
It really is,
It takes too much negative effort.
To be mean and nasty. Yes, you know. And
why would you not want to just be kind? You know, one thing I remember my mom saying, we all heard that treat people how you want to be treated. You know?
Absolutely.
So,
love your neighbor as yourself. That's scripture.
Yeah, that's scripture. Right.
Yeah.
So,
but a lot of people are selfish. People think about only their needs and that's it. They don't care about your needs. They want their needs. But the only time they care about you is when they want to benefit from you.
When they want to benefit from you.
You know, and it's like, yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't always been the best friend. Like, in the past, like, you hurt me or I'm going to get revenge. Got to go. Good job, my sisters. All praises to Yahweh. Okay, yes. Bye, Elder Barawak. But yeah, so being mean takes a lot of energy. It does. Because what that's saying, it says, like, how many muscles to frown and it's one muscle to smile. Yeah, so either way, being mean, being nice takes effort. How much effort? It's more effort
on your body.
Yeah.
Make you sick. Just carrying anger every day.
Yeah.
What's the scripture say about that? The scripture tell us, let me go to that. Why we talking about that?
Yeah.
I think it's in your notes anyway, though, isn't it?
About an angry friend. You know, because then we talk about, like, if you can't, it's easier for you to pull somebody, to get pulled down versus somebody to pull you up. You know what I'm saying? Because we are born in sin. So naturally, our flesh wants to do what our flesh want to do. You know what I mean? So that's why it's also important to watch the company that you keep.
Proverbs, this one.
Okay. Proverbs 22:24-25. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go. Least thou learn his ways and get a snare to thy soul. And that's why it's important that you don't just hang with anybody. Because that stuff affects you. You know.
You think it won't, but it will.
It will.
You know?
It will. And Satan may trick, like, see, you hung out with that person one time. What happened?
Keep them around.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing happen.
You can hang out with them. You can have them over your house.
Next thing you know, you're in a trap. You so far away from y'all, you're like, man, how did that happen? Yeah, you know, you got to be careful about, you know, who you surround yourself with, you know.
Allow your ear case. I guess.
Yeah.
So back to the characteristics.
Okay.
So like I said in the first video, when I'm looking for a true friend, the characteristics I'm looking for is somebody who can stand in the gap, like
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
Spiritual
Stand in the
friend.
gap. So what does that look like? Who can be an intercessor for me? Who can pray for me? Who can fast for me? Because it's going to be like I said in the last video. There's times when we all know to do right, but life will be life, and we could be beat down, and we're gonna need that person to pull us up.
Yeah.
Right.
You know.
We
And
need-
sometimes it's not a physical thing that we can do, but prayer and fasting and warring in the spirit for that
Yes,
person
on their behalf.
is what they mean.
Yeah.
What they may need.
Sarah says, I am a giver more than a taker, so I try to walk lightly. Yeah, you got to,
Yeah.
you have to, and that's where your discernment and wisdom come
Comes
in.
in, yeah.
Yeah, because you got to know who's actually like leeching off of you versus like, okay,
Right.
this is you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really helping me, you know?
Take advantage.
They'll
of it.
people will take advantage of you real quick,
Ooh,
you
we'd
know?
have been through this.
Woo, listen.
Ooh.
I didn't, been through it, but you know, and that's why it's very important, especially in these times that we living in, to have wisdom and discernment. You have to. You got to know what kind of people that you're dealing with, because people can pretend to be, can appear to be friendly. Later on down the line, you find out like, oh, this person's a snake. You know, and so
Yeah, vetting
And
process.
those red flags,
Yeah.
they happen early on.
Yeah.
We have to stop
Yeah.
dismissing these red
Man.
flags. I've had to learn this so many times over,
Mm-hmm.
but like I said in the other videos. Now I'm at a place when people show me who they are, I'm believing them.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
First
believing
time.
them.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And that, you know what, that goes with us, like, 'cause we talked about this before, us second guessing our discernment. We got to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the Most High show you something, believe that right then and there. Don't be like, wait a minute, am I tripping?
Now I will say, if he shows you something, go in prayer and make sure that's what he said.
Absolutely.
It's not you living off your emotion.
Right.
Have him confirm it for you. And
Yeah.
so
Because some things the Most High has shown me, it's been like, bam, like,
in your face.
yeah, it was like, and I'm still like, wait a minute, am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's like, and that's what I mean by the second guessing your discernment part. But you always supposed to go to the Most High, you know what I'm saying, in prayer about everything, you know, just to make sure that you're on the right track, you know, with y'all.
Yeah, we good.
You know, what's going on?
Maybe she had a call.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we was gonna make sure we on the right path with the Most High. So, okay, so I'm gonna read some verses and stuff like that, and then I guess we can elaborate some of.
You done? All right.
We about to be at the last point.
Oh, okay.
I was choking,
Okay.
y'all. I didn't
So,
want to be comfortable.
no. You didn't reference your dream.
Well.
Oh.
We're gonna go back, because something that the Most High gave her, and I feel like that's very important to hear.
So I was sleeping one day, and I woke up with this on my mind. A foolish man doesn't fail from his faults; he fails from his discipline. A foolish man does not fail from his faults; he fails from his discipline or lack thereof.
Yeah. You gotta have discipline.
It's so important.
The Most High knows we're gonna fall.
Hey, Miss Adela.
Mother Della.
Yes. Yeah. It's very. You gotta have discipline. Because it's a lot of people that's walking around with lack of discipline. They just do
yeah.
whatever they want to do
Yeah.
with no. But
Say what they want to say, do what they want to do.
act how they want to act.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then in the end, they're gonna pay for it. They doing it now and with no.
Right.
No
Consequence,
real
maybe.
remorse,
Yeah.
No real repentance.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pay for it in the end, man. And people don't think about that. People, I mean, because it's sad because people believe in all kinds of Buddhist, Hindu, whatever. They think they could just do whatever they want to do and live how they want to live.
Tori
And-
said, ouch.
Yeah, I mean, that's real talk, because when you in that lake, it's gonna be a whole lot of ouches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so you have to. Yeah, you know, I need my friends to be on that narrow path.
Man.
We all got to be on that narrow path.
It's imperative in today's, well, in any age, but especially now that the times are getting shorter.
Yeah.
It's imperative that you have accountability partners.
Yes.
Someone who's going to hold you accountable.
Absolutely.
And you have to be willing to be receptive to
Yeah.
correction. Correction
It
hurts.
goes both ways.
Yeah, both
Yep.
ways.
Remember, we from the 80s, okay? We 80s babies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yep. Yep.
When your parent got that belt out, it loved. It hurt, didn't it? But you didn't do it again, did you?
Right. Because you didn't want that belt action again.
So, just like I said in the other video, the Most High's word is sharper than any two-edged sword, so it's going to cut you either way.
Yep.
So
Yep.
if He uses you as a vessel to talk to someone in love,
Take it.
by using His word, it's going to hurt.
Take
you have to
it.
be receptive.
Yeah.
Take that conviction.
Yes.
And grow from it.
Yeah.
You know.
But there's consequences in everything that you do.
Right. And you have to be in a place spiritually where a person can correct you in love, and you remain with them. Remain
Right,
with them.
yeah.
Not say, who you talking to? Or who you
Right.
who you
Right.
can tell me about myself? And then no.
Because think about it, y'all. Because there's consequences for everything that you do, right? So say like somebody cussed somebody out, and as a result of that, I'm good. That's the consequence for what they did. Versus later on down the line, when the Most High
His judgment.
get to you,
Okay.
I would rather my
take
sister.
that
Warning.
I'd rather
Right.
take
I would
that
rather
correction.
right versus I got away with my friend. She's not talking to me no more, so I'm about
I
to
lost
keep
a
it
friend.
moving. But then
Still.
Judgment Day.
End up in the
You in the
worst
lake.
place. Right.
Nah.
And that's the person who really and truly loves you. The person who
Right.
does not want to see you do wrong.
Right.
The person that sees you going off the path and saying, "Hey, man, get back on that right
Right.
path."
Yeah.
What my
I be
good
whipping
daddy
some
say.
people for sure. I hurts, but it's needed because I love them.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's it.
And
Yes.
that's true love.
That's true
the
love.
scripture let us
It's
know
true.
that's true love.
And you remember our parents used to say, "It hurts me more to whoop you." I was like,
Really?
really? Yeah.
I think this hurts me more right now. Yeah.
But when you get older, it's like, dang,
get it. You get
you understand because it does hurt you too, equally. You know what I'm saying? If not,
I
probably
used
more.
to cry after I whooped my boys. Yeah, I did some of the time.
Yeah, you
Maybe
know-
I didn't let them see it. I'd be in the room, boom. At that moment,
Yeah.
I would turn their little butts up.
Because you want the best for them. You want them
Right.
to make the better choice. And then when they're making the wrong choice, it makes you feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So,
And
Yeah.
then how can we ask the Most High to bless us if we keep doing the same mistakes,
No.
living in the same sins? Like,
we have to pass the
we
test.
have to pass the
Have to
test.
pass
We
test
have
at
to
some
pass the
point.
test. Because the Most High tested me in this one area for years. And I failed it over and over again. But each time that I failed the test, I learned something new. I learned something new about who he was and who I was. And it's like, man, okay. So when I fail, I get back up. I learned that little bit. And I said it makes me want to get back up and try and try. But then I fell again. I'm like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like I will feel bad. Each time I failed, I just would beat myself down. But it was because I was broken. And I didn't understand it at the time. But the Most High was showing me through the years, little by little, like you're broken. You have trauma that you're not healed from, you know? And so
But you still, even in your even with you failing, you still was learning.
Right.
Like you
That's
said,
what
you
I'm
learned
saying.
a little bit each
Yeah,
time. So
yep.
you still was learning. And it just took that, it just
So that's just to encourage somebody that just that's falling in the same thing, and your heart is like, no, I really want to be right.
just keep pushing.
A lot of the times you're falling over and over again is because of trauma. You know what I'm saying?
What's that H word?
Healing.
Healing.
You
Yes.
have to heal. You
Healing
have to
is
be
so big.
healed. You know what I'm saying?
Component.
Because when you're not healed, you tend to go to things that's bad,
Familiar.
and it's gonna make
Familiar.
it worse. It's gonna make the situation worse, or make you worse as a person. You're gonna start. So, say for example, I was an alcoholic, right? I go to alcohol to numb my pain, but while I'm drunk and I feel like I'm numb from my pain, I'm causing chaos.
Yeah.
People don't even want to be around me because of how I act when I'm making it better. I mean, I'm making it worse. You know what I'm saying? Or I can even wake up one day and be in jail and like, well, how did I get here? You know what I'm saying? So you have to really go and then too, this brings me to this. Should you be a person that, no, I'll rephrase the question. Is it healthy to say, oh, I don't want to see that, I don't want to see that, I don't want to hear that? Is that healthy all the time?
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
If you're always thinking about, okay, so it's a
I
fine
know
line
what you're saying,
between,
like I just want to focus on the word, focus on trying to get right, just focus on Father, but I'm gonna be blind to what's
around
going on
me.
around me.
Is that
I
healthy
want
to
to
do?
be tunnel vision.
Is that healthy? No. Is that healthy to do?
Be oblivious to.
Be oblivious to everything all the time. No. Now I understand it's a fine line between gossiping. It's a fine line between gossiping. You got to have wisdom. If the conversation is not edifying, don't even talk about it. If it's not going to help you as a person, or you guys together, don't even talk about it. But if it's because sometimes we see the error of people's ways, so we won't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not for us to be oblivious to everything. Some things ain't our business, but some things are, because it's affecting you. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying, Trish?
I understand.
Especially if you're surrounded by it. If it's in, like if you're intentionally going to a certain place, or spending a lot of time there, and this is being what's around you, because you can't be oblivious to what's going around you. It's gonna become a snare at some point.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
enter your gates, our gates, whether you think you could be tunnel vision, be like, no, I'm not looking over here what's going on to the left or the right, but you're spinning.
And then you're going to become what you're surrounded
Right.
by.
Eventually.
How can two walk together? Let's
Be agreed.
What was that? Amos 3:3?
Amos
Yeah.
3:3. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. So
So you're going to pick up the bad habits. You're going to pick up things.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna read some verses.
Okay.
1 Thessalonians 5:11. Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do. 1 Corinthians 15:33. Be not deceived. Be not deceived. That's the first thing that he say. Evil communications corrupt good manners. Colossians 3:13. Forbearing one another and forgiving one another, if any man have a quarrel against any, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. Okay, I want to talk about that real quick, because the Bible say, so Peter asked, how many times shall I forgive my brother? Right? 7 times 7. Right? 7 times. Yeah. So what do you do?
I see where you're going. I see where you're going. Go ahead.
So how do you, okay. So, I know the obvious answer is wisdom. This goes to cutting people off.
You know what I'm saying?
This goes to cutting people off. When is it that, okay, this person is genuinely sorry, so I can still be in their presence, or I see that they're just,
It's
Discernment.
discernment.
You will know them by their fruit.
woo!
It's
You will
discernment.
know them by their fruits.
Yeah.
All that ties in together.
All of it.
Ooh. You will know them by their fruit. Their fruit is the spirit. The fruit of the spirit.
Woo!
Love, joy, peace, all that. You will know them by if they have that or not.
If they have it or not, you know what you're dealing with. If they don't have it, you know what you're dealing with.
Right.
That's,
Discernment, wisdom.
man.
All tied together.
And most of the time, it's not even that hard to even figure out. We make it difficult
Oh, yeah.
because our emotions be involved.
Yeah. Or it's our family.
Or we make
Yeah.
excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our
We make
families,
excuses
our
too.
children, or somebody that's really close to us.
Listen, us as women, we tend to give people the benefit of the
Oh.
doubt. A lot.
A lot. More,
Holy
way
Spirit-
more than they deserve.
Holy Spirit convicted me so hard the other day. Holy Spirit was like, take your emotions out of it. How do you feel now? And I was like, oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Never
remember you
mind.
Yeah,
So
you
we lead
got
with
to.
emotion, and we
Yeah.
have to be
Yeah.
emotionally
Intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have
Exactly.
to. I had to learn that. And I was like, wait a minute. Take my emotion. And you may feel some type of way. You may be hurt. You may be sad. You may be all of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it could be very, very much so valid. But in order for you to think logically and see clearly,
Right, you gotta-
remove your emotions out of it and see it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations to where I'm trying to hold on to this person. Oh, yeah, please let me have. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm going off my emotions. And I'm feeling some type of way. You know what I mean? And then I'm just like, okay, Antonia, okay, chill out. Really think about, see this for what this really is. Do you
Yeah.
really want this person for real in your life?
Yeah.
And when I look at the big picture for what it is, it's like,
Man.
this gonna destroy me.
Right. It's gonna kill. Whew. I've been in some situations. I've been like, man, I'm gonna die. If I stay
Yeah.
here, it's gonna kill me.
It's gonna destroy me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Become a doormat.
Right,
Just
yeah.
Walking all over you. Whether it's family, like I said, relationship, family, friends, friendship, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and
Man.
you got to be careful because Satan sends people to you too. You know what I'm saying? Because to destroy, especially if you got a call in your life, or you know what I'm saying, you really trying to follow Yah, he's gonna send people after that's
The bigger
not
the
for
call, the bigger the war.
you. Man, listen. Yes, you know, and whew. Jeez Louise.
Okay, what you
So
said.
I feel like us as a community. I said this to y'all back in like February, I think. Remember what I was talking about the voice note with the discipleship?
Oh yeah.
We are broken people. I'm talking about as a nation.
As a nation, yes.
We are broken people, which is why we cannot be fixed right now because we don't see the error of our ways. As a nation.
As a
I ain't talking
nation.
about as individuals. We see
Yeah.
that clearly, but as a
Right,
nation.
as a nation. Yes.
So even the scripture that comes to my mind is, if my people who are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face. So how can he help us? How can he heal our land if us as a nation do not see that we're broken?
Right.
Because
right.
you have certain men, I'm gonna call it out. You have certain men who want multiple wives. You have certain men who are dealing with more than one woman at a time. And I've learned to understand that a lot of that comes from a man not being healed.
Yeah.
So he'll, in lack of a better term, he'll dump into that woman or woman because he's not wanting to deal with what he has going on inside.
Right. Right.
That comes.
Yeah.
And us as women, we don't want to, we're not healed, so we're looking for validation from men.
Right.
So we're just a broken nation, and
Yeah.
for us
Yeah.
to see any kind of change, even in today's society, like what's going on right now with our current events.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
the Most High has shown you this is what happened because your ancestors. And let's stop saying our ancestors messed up. We would have done the same thing. We probably
Right.
would have done worse.
Because we
Man.
disobedient.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Look at what's
So
going
we
on
need
right
to
now.
look at what's
Right.
we need to fix ourselves. No,
Yeah.
we need to go to the Most High and have Him fix us. That's what He's
We gotta
waiting
cry
on.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
this pride away and see what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and humble like
ourselves.
being humble really is very important. You have
Oh,
to be
man.
humble.
And it leads us back into the healing. You need therapy.
Yeah.
Therapy is a must.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people be like,
People
"Oh,
think it's
therapy
too-
don't work."
Right, they're too prideful to get therapy. No,
Yeah,
the right
it's that
therapist
pride.
will help you.
Will help you.
Will
Yeah,
change your life.
yeah. Because the Most High. Because what I did was I prayed when I knew that okay, this is trauma I'm dealing with. I'm broken. I need help. I prayed. I said, God, please help me find the therapist right for me. And I had this thick packet, like this thick, and I had to go through each one. And as I'm calling them, I was nope, they're not it. Until I heard this one person, I was like, that's it right there. And the Most High used him to, you know what he told me? Because I was like, man, I think I'm not pretty, I'm ugly. This is what I'm telling him. He said, you know what you remind me of? You remind me of an anorexic girl who thinks she's fat. And I was like, huh? He's like, do you look in the mirror? Yeah, I do. That's why I say, that's what I think about. He's like, no. And that right there, that saying stuck with me. And I'm like, I've never heard it like in that way, you know? And it was for me, it was my mind and my heart was like, my heart wanted to do it, but my mind was like, oh, you're this and you're that. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to get that on one accord. But that verse in the Bible when the guy wanted I don't know, I can't remember if he wanted his sight back. I wish I would have looked it up. But I remember him saying, God, I believe, but help thou my unbelief.
Unbelief. Yep.
Yeah. And I said, that's me. Like, y'all, I know you can heal me and change my mindset about myself, but I don't believe. I believe you can, but I don't believe that I can get through this. It's like I believe that you can do it, but I don't think I can get through it, if that makes sense. You know? So, yeah. So our last point. Oh, wait, we didn't even finish reading all the scriptures. But,
So you want to read the...
yeah. What are you willing to do for your friends? Intangible things. We're talking intangible. It's easy. I want to buy my friends gifts. I want to take them out. It's easy to do that. But what about the things that really matter, the intangibles? What are you willing to do for your friends?
And I'll go back to the being an intercessor. Not just stopping at the prayer. Yes, that's very important. But
Right.
are you willing to put that plate down for 3 days or however long you decide and say, I'm not going to eat because I want a breakthrough from my friend.
Right. You want to afflict your flesh
Yes.
for your friend.
Right.
Are you willing to do that?
What's that script? No, I see the scripture about the lay down your life for a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm sacrificing my life right now. So
yes.
I as a joke to show, like,
Right.
who wants to put their plate down for 3
Right.
days? Who looks forward to
Right.
that? Nobody.
Nobody wants to do that. You want to eat.
Your friends do.
But
I
a
can
ram-
sacrifice for my
That's
friend.
friends
Yeah.
who care about your soul.
Lay down
That's
your life.
yeah.
That's friends who
They
care
want
about-
to.
That's the difference.
They don't want to see you crying and going through this, you know what I'm saying, demonic attack. When the Bible tells us how to help our friends get through that.
Yeah. He says,
You know-
when you fast.
Fast and praying. You know what I'm saying? Fasting and praying together.
Together.
You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to do that for your friend?
Right.
You know? And it's just like,
And I think we are willing to do that for a friend.
Yeah.
yes,
we
absolutely.
are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love
We
my
are,
friends that much.
Has and will and continue.
Yeah.
to will.
But you got to first love yourself. So then that goes to the question,
Yes.
is it possible to be a friend without doing the self-work?
Absolutely not.
No.
How can you be a disciple if you're not a disciple?
Right.
So you have to do the inner work 1st. Allow the Holy Spirit to move within you. Allow the, go to therapy.
Yeah.
Be around the right community of people so that
Yeah.
you can each one teach one. How can I teach you if I don't even know myself?
Yeah.
Right.
We said
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm, you know what? I'm guilty of this. Now I'm thinking about some things from my past, like me trying to help. Like it was this one young lady that I knew. She was beautiful, but she was so broken. So broken. And I wanted her to see how beautiful she was and how, but I was broken too. So I would try to talk to her about the Bible and about the scriptures, but yet I'm falling down and going backward, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't an effective witness. And I can honestly say, hey brother, I love you too and you be safe. I can admit that it was a point in my life to where I was trying to witness to people, but I wasn't a great witness. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I think about the people that I tried to witness to, but I failed because my life didn't reflect what I'm trying to say, share, what, you know what I'm saying? And, what, now I'm just thinking about it now, I want to pray for those people that I tried to, not even knowing that, hey, Antonio, you broke, you need to sit down somewhere. You know what I mean? But.
And what did you say about planting good seeds? You said in the past you were planting bad seeds. So you want to plant good seeds.
You want to plant good seeds, yeah. And you know what I'm saying? And then too, and not only for that, but for us too, like when we planting these seeds, we can't worry about the ground that it falls on.
Right.
We just got to plant them.
Let the Most High do the rest.
Because that's how your emotions start getting involved.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
it.
Because it's like, no, you got to see this.
Right.
And it's like, the ground may not have been good ground from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? We got to accept things for what they are sometimes. And a lot of times we have a hard time doing that. With friendships, with family.
When it's right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, somebody
I think I left it out.
somebody close to me who I really, really love, I had to take a step back from. Does it hurt? Absolutely, because I want the best for that person. You know what I'm saying? But you can't make somebody, you can't want it so bad for someone that they want it for themselves.
Right. They never want it for themselves.
So sometimes you have to take a step back. It don't matter. It could be your mama, it could be your daddy, it could be your brother, sister, whoever, somebody that's close to you who you love. Sometimes you got to take a step back and let Yah do it. You know what I'm saying? Is it the easy thing to do all the time? No, it's not. But you have to be willing. But it's like at the end of the day, we're talking about friendship. At the end of the day, it's all about you as an individual first. Before you can get any good friends
Put the
in your
self-worth
life,
in first.
you have to do the work for yourself first. You can't expect good things and you're not a good person. You know what I'm saying? So
I think with, what is it, Auntie said that?
that's also a way of showing love when you take a step. Exactly. Because you don't want to be an enabler. And that's the thing too. Like, because I feel like a lot of times, and I see this too, because you see how sometimes we do too much. Because sometimes you see, like, for example, the young men that's going in and out of jail. You know what I'm saying? They mom sending them care packages every week. They get out of prison, they throw them a big old party, as if they,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's like you're enabling that behavior. you're not helping them, you're destroying them. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like when you, like for me, if my son was to do something knowing good and darn well he shouldn't do it, I'm not sending no care packages, none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all forbid something happened where he had to self-control, self-defense, whatever. We ain't talking about that. But him willingly going out there being stupid. You on your own, brother.
I'm not bailing you out.
No, I'm not. And
doing that.
I told my son that as a little kid. Look,
Yeah,
you go to jail
mine
for
too.
something stupid, that's on you, bro. Because I'm not going to enable you in bad behavior. And that's why you don't want to be an enabler. We have to step back, pray, and give that. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Because we can only do so much as humans. Y'all can do everything. He has all power, all glory, all everything. You know what I'm saying?
And that can apply too with friendship. Like you said, you know how it is. You sometimes used to have them friends like, no matter what they do, I'm your ride or die. You out here just doing dumb stuff, breaking commandments, doing stuff that can get us locked up. But I'm your ride or die.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not gonna
And
correct you or nothing.
You see a lot of that with, like, because I used to hang around gang members, and I would hear how they talk about how, oh, we went to go do this hit a lick or something like that, and and maybe the person got caught off guard. The homie like, oh, well, I guess I gotta ride or die with them because shoot, they my friend, versus being like, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? The street politics and all that stuff. But Auntie said, this is very hard to do, but it's necessary. Yeah. A lot of things is not the easiest thing to do, especially doing the work. That's not the easiest thing to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to put the work in to reap the benefits for real. With anything, whether you starting a business or whatever, you got to put the work in to reap the benefits.
What was that scripture you said? Which one? Faith?
Without works is dead.
There you go.
That's everything with everything we do.
Even when I walk with y'all.
Yeah. Can't just have faith and don't do no work.
And let everything fall in our lap. Like, okay,
Yeah, I don't want
You waiting on y'all while he waiting on you.
Man.
You gotta take the first step.
You gotta take the first step. Yeah. So let's read some more verses, and then
Yes,
we gonna be up out of here. Sorry for the. Auntie, man, she's something else, boy. Okay, Ecclesiastes 4, 9, and 10.
That's a good one.
2 are better than 1 because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him up. Job 6:14. To him that is afflicted, pity should be showed from his friend, but he forsaketh the fear of the Almighty. Proverbs 16:28. A forward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separated chief friends. Proverbs 17:9. He that covereth a transgression seeketh love, but he that repeateth a matter separated very friends. Proverbs 18:24. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Man, that's what we got.
Friendly.
Sisters.
Right.
It's past friends, you know what I'm saying? Proverbs 27:9. Ointment and perfume rejoice the heart, so doth the sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. When y'all gave me that mother look, it stung, but it felt good at the same time, you know?
We did that one earlier.
Proverbs 20, oh yeah, but we're going to read it again.
Okay.
Proverbs 22:24-25. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go, lest thou learn his ways and get a snare to thy soul. Proverbs 13:20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Yes, forgiveness, but Yah does remove you from situations that is not beneficial to you. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And you must obey. And that's the thing. Like, sometimes we go right back. Go right back because we think we know better than Yah. You know? Exactly
He
what I did.
gave us a way out, and we walked right back in the door.
Yeah.
Or we left
Yeah.
the problem back in the door.
Yes. And sometimes, just because you forgive a person don't mean you got to be in their presence all the time.
Exactly.
Okay, Proverbs 13:20. He that walketh with wise men shall be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed. Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpeneth iron, so a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. Amos 3:3. Can two walk together except they be agreed? Matthew 15:14. Let them let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. You don't want no friend that is, you know what I'm saying, going down the wrong path because y'all both blind.
They say, let them alone. Leave them alone.
Leave them alone.
You
They don't
gotta
even
let
want to
that
see.
part, cutting out, cutting them off. You gotta let them go.
So yep.
Yeah.
I could just see the three blind mice just walking. Where they going?
Because some people wants to be blind. They don't even want to know the truth for real.
True.
Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. So we know that, but we also don't let people allow that verse for them to abuse situations. Because some people's quick to say, I'm not perfect. That's true. Nobody's perfect. But are you making that as an excuse to keep doing what you're doing? That's when we gotta realize.
That's what it is.
Yeah, you gotta realize that person is trying to make an excuse to be mean or negative or whatever to you.
Bad behavior.
Yeah. So, so that's what
That's
the first video was talking about.
3 times.
We went deeper into
3
it.
times.
Yeah.
Charm.
we
We
went,
had to get it done. So.
but we had to
Yeah.
get it done because I
Talk
feel
about
like
it.
it's very necessary in these times. You know what I'm saying? And just based off of how our friendship has grown,
Yeah.
and just like.
Man, it's still growing.
And still growing, yeah.
Still growing.
And still growing because we're growing individually,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And so as long as you are a person that intentionally wants to grow and you're putting the effort in to
Yeah.
do the work,
Yeah.
your friendship will blossom. You know what I'm saying? If y'all all on the same page as far as that is concerned. Now, a person can be a follower of Yah, but then y'all also cannot be compatible personality wise. That is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody,
Equally yoked.
yeah, you still got to be equally yoked or whatever. But yeah,
I
so
have some things in common, compatibility,
yeah. Because I was cool with some people, but I didn't see myself like being there, like we hanging
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? But it was like surface level, like we cool, But yeah. So
Wait,
I thank y'all for coming back.
I ain't getting on here with us.
Because boy, the struggle was real trying to get this
What?
trying to get this together, But I realized it was my phone that I kept picking up. So when I go home, I'm not gonna mess because I do have a video coming up. Y'all willing next weekend? Something that I discovered about myself. I'm gonna put myself on blast next week.
Do we know about it?
Yes, I
Do
do.
we know that?
Y'all know about it? We talked about it. The Gentiles.
Oh,
So yes,
Yeah.
So y'all willing
Oh,
next
yeah.
week? Yeah, I want to, because the whole Gentile thing, that's been talked about. It's been talked about for a long time anyway. But I have in the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus chapter 6. I like that chat when it comes to friends. What does it say? Oh yeah, let's go to that.
Let's go.
We're gonna go to that real quick, Miss Adela.
you got it. You putting it.
What verse? Is it the whole chapter?
Is it a certain verse?
Is it the whole chapter, Miss Adela, or is it a verse?
Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiasticus 6.
What's the
Yeah.
What's the verse?
verse?
Maybe verse 1. Let's see.
Oh, instead of a friend, become not an enemy, for thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name, shame and reproach. Even so shall a sinner that hath a double tongue. Ooh, that's pretty deep right there.
I think it's the whole chapter. I'm looking
It's
at the
the
whole.
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, the whole
The whole-
chapter.
yeah.
How many verses is this? Oh
37.
yeah.
Let me check out
I'm
that
gonna go
whole
check this
chapter.
out.
Yeah,
right?
we gonna have to read that.
Okay. Let me see what I got highlighted down here. But yeah.
What?
For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trial.
Woo! That yes.
Oh, wow.
We were just talking about that. Like the big they only your friend for their own benefit. Man. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Miss Adela. I'm definitely gonna read
Oh,
that.
yes.
I'm definitely gonna read that. But yeah, so we appreciate you guys tuning in.
Miss Adela, hey,
Oh, okay.
credit to you
Miss
right
Adela,
now. All praise
okay.
to the Most High, y'all. Look up verse 7.
Let me go back up.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit.
Yes, talking about vetting.
You gotta vet people.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to.
And vetting process take time.
It takes time. It takes time.
It takes time.
And sometimes it don't take as long of a time. Especially if you both putting effort in, and it's like, you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's good. That's good. Thank you, Miss
chapter.
Adela.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was good. But I think we did good on this video too.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I left
Oh,
something
praise.
in
Oh man.
No, it's good. It's good.
No, we wanted to show y'all. So
Yes, you can still talk about it and tell me.
oh my goodness.
I left
So
it because we were all kind of frustrated.
yeah, because
Yeah.
because we was on here earlier and no sound, and it was just. But so
This one.
she has an LLC. Dang,
Rooted
we didn't bring
Seed.
it.
It's
Tell her
called
about
Rooted Seed Botanicals LLC. Okay, it's a skincare line. I specialize in bar soaps, body butters, lotions, deodorants, lip
Get in the
balms.
camera.
Sorry. And some laundry detergents. Yeah.
So she's working on a website. So hhopefully she get that up and running soon, so you guys can
smell
support my good. Oh my
They
gosh,
smell good. They smell good.
with a T at the end. GODDT.
All cap.
Yes,
According to
and
them,
it's
I guess. I don't know.
and it's long lasting. I have it on today.
We all have it on.
All have it
Yes,
on.
yes. She does great work. Yeah.
All praises.
All
And
praise
this
to
one
the
right
Most
here.
High. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
The hair wrap, she got that on.
I was supposed to be doing a tutorial. Huh? Put me to work.
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah. So much ahava to you, Miss Adela. We love you so much.
love you.
Love you, much. So yeah, so we're going to end it here.
We finna
I
kick
think
Judah
you got.
outta here.
Yeah, we're gonna play a song by K Judah. Shout out to you, big bro. You know I love ya.
Okay. We love
You and
our
Mrs.
Miss
K
Papa.
Judah. Yes.
That's my aunt, K Judah.
Yeah.
And Elder Bear Watts, Sagala.
So we going out to this song.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Big by big. Put it closer to that way.
Okay.
Every step a little high. We shine so bright. Through the storm, through the fight. Haters fade, but we stay strong. Israel, we shine all night long. All night long. Israel, we shine all night long.
That's how we act for real.
Yeah, for real.
This ain't just for the video.
I'm golden breeze. Desert blooms where they see dry.
I know.
We touch the sky.
Let them watch, let them stare. We rise up everywhere.
We shine so bright. Through the storm, through the fight.
Sneak it out.
Okay, which way? Okay. Okay.
Which way?
Yo,
Yo,
okay.
This way.
Wait.
Okay, this way.
Okay, this way. Okay.
Go.
Come on, Trent. Go right now.
Okay. One of these ways.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm getting it. I'm off now.
Stars above us hearts ignite. Every soul a piece of light. Through the struggle, through the pain. We break through like summer rain.
Hey, Julie, you got some backup
I
dancers.
know, right?
You're gonna be like, no.
Let's make together first.
Love y'all.
All right, much love to y'all.
everybody.
We out. Shalom.
Shalom. Bye.